Konnichiwa, niggas.
Yeah, back from
What's good?
cancellation already. I'll be honest, I'm feeling like this season's kind of mid, bro, right now. Yeah. What?
Interesting.
Y'all don't think so, huh?
I
This
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 you know
this season has it's got a lot of heat from what I'm
it's
seeing so far.
it's crazy because I was actually about to start off with saying, yo, listen, nigga, I need you to apologize to us again about saying how you thought the season was gonna be mid, because I think there's a lot of unexpected. Obviously there's the planned heat, and then there's like the unexpected heat that's really like making me like, yo, I'm good to the summertime. I'm
Yeah.
good to the
What you got?
summertime.
What you got for unexpected heat? I'm curious.
Unexpected heat. I'm not gonna lie, and this is Niggle. He put me onto it, but Kill Blue. Kill Blue actually has only been one episode right now,
Mm-hmm.
but I like the concept of it. I like the concept of it without spoiling it, because I don't think you said you watched it.
It's episode 1, bro. Just go ahead. I'll be all
Yeah,
right.
there's really
Like,
nothing to spoil. There's really nothing to spoil with episode 1, but it's like, what's that anime? It's kind of like what was the anime that came out? I think early last year or maybe late 2024, with the spy who retired because he had a family. Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days. Yeah, Sakamoto
Sakamoto
Days.
Days.
Yeah, this one is kind of like another version of it. This assassin, like nobody's better than him. Nobody's better than him. You give him a job, he's gonna do it immaculately. But then he got like something happens to him, and he's a kid. He goes like he turned into a kid.
Back in middle
Like
school.
like that detective, like that anime that's going on for way too long. What's the one with the
Detective
kid with
Conan?
the glasses?
Detective Conan.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like One Piece level as far as length, yo. Detective
Yeah,
Conan
that-
that got a couple thousand episodes too, I think.
Like
I think it
multiple
has like
thousand.
12 movies. Like 12 movies.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy, bro.
It's
Like
been
he
out
ain't an
since
adult
probably,
yet. Like he
like-
should have grown to an adult at this point.
Like, how many days is in this
Like,
damn?
bro, nigga, I watched
yeah.
it when I was a kid, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
It's like Ash catching a
Yeah,
motherfucker just became the
exactly.
champion like 2 years ago.
Like,
But
come
nah,
on, bro. You got to be like at level 999 by now, bro. Like,
use the rare candies, bro.
yeah.
But
That
nah,
shit pisses
Kill
me
Blue
off.
actually got like a nice little concept to it. It got a nice little concept because
Okay.
he doesn't lose his skills per se as a kid. But I don't want to spoil too much. I know there's only one episode, but I don't want to give away the whole
Yeah.
first episode. Then you don't watch it. But I like the direction it's going into, because I feel like, I don't want to say like the world is bigger than it really is. I think it's a pretty linear plot, but the fighting is dope, the animation is dope,
Okay.
and it just has like a nice little twist. Like, okay, so what is he gonna do like as a kid? You know, because he still has his 39-year-old mind. You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, Ron, I know you've seen it, so because you're the one who put me onto it. So what do you think?
Kill Blue. The first episode I really enjoyed. At first I was a little skeptical about it, just because I thought it was just going to be kind of generic, but it showed some depth. Like in the first episode, he has a family, wife and kid. Well, not a wife, ex-wife.
And his
I should
ex-wife
say.
is bad. She a bad.
Yeah, but
She
now
a
his
baddie.
kid is like his. I think his kid is. Yeah,
The
and
same
he has,
age as
and he
him
has
now.
a daughter. Yeah,
I think he's the same age as his daughter now.
yeah, something like that. But it's interesting because they introduced it's always a pharmaceutical company. It's that's at the center of controversy. And he's in. I just like the way it's set up. His boss has conveniently this mission for him that is perfect. Since he's a kid now.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it. Like, yo, why did you really have this mission just ready for him to go
Right,
once he
in the
becomes
tub.
this little middle school kid? You know what I mean? Like,
So
I don't know.
I think he's set up a little bit. I think he might have been set up in that regard. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. I like it.
It's
Yeah, I think
definitely like,
it's going to be
that's
one
the
of the
best way to put
sleepers. It's not going to be top tier, but it's going to be a good anime. Like it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be mid, I don't think it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be a legitimately good anime, depending on how it's written. Because I don't know anything about this anime at all.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't have even watched it if you didn't mention it. So, like, I was just like, you know what? I got time to kill right now. Let me just put this on. I was like, oh, this ain't bad. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Yeah, it's on my. It wouldn't have been on my radar either. I didn't even pick it up at all. Like I didn't see it until Ron mentioned it to add to my watch list. I'm gonna check it out tonight or
now
tomorrow. But
I want to look this up later, but I mean, I know Sakamoto Days is a Netflix original, but I almost feel like it's the same animation studio. Like the artwork looks the same, so I feel like it's the same studio company that makes it because it's like almost identical artwork to me. But we'll see. But as far as other new anime and something that's not like a sleeper, episode 2 of Daemons.
Daemons is like, it's still interesting. I know they're still building on like kind of.
It's probably going to be one of those ones. It's going to be one of them ones, I think. It's going to be the highlight. It's going to be the headline of the season, I think.
Yeah,
but I mean, how did y'all feel about episode 2 though? Did y'all watch it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like
it was cool. I think it's like
his Daemons are kind of OP.
Yeah. So it's crazy because I don't know if I had said this out loud to y'all on the last episode, but I was talking to somebody about it, and I said, Gobble Gobble Girl. I said she's probably going to get nerfed real early. Like, her power, I feel like as long as you can see her Daemon, she really isn't that lit, and that I was proven correct.
Apparently, it's two of them, though. It's a top and a bottom. I thought it was just one. But
yeah,
I missed that. There's a top. Wait, I missed that. When did they say that?
It's like an upper jaw and a bottom jaw. So they create a pair. So that's why it creates them out. Yeah.
But I think, honestly, she's going to get buffed again moving forward. Because keep in mind, she's not trying to, like, hurt him or kill him.
Yeah.
They're just trying to capture him. So she's automatically on defense when it comes to, what is it, like Yaru or something? We'll get the names later. You know,
I'm curious.
Yandi, Arrow
I'm
dude.
I'm curious to see his sisters, her Daemons. I'm curious to see what it looks like because since they're twins, I know he was the nighttime twin, and she was the daytime twin.
The
something
daytime
like that.
one.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see that reveal.
Wait, I think it's the other way around because
spirit
he was born first, so I think he was a daytime twin. She was a nighttime twin, I think, because he's the older brother. We'll figure that out. But I don't know. I think the sister. I don't think she might have a Daemon, bro. I think she just has like a power of herself because remember she kind of blew like that weird invisible beam at the big Daemon, the male left and right. And so like she seems to be the only one with her own powers. Like everybody else has Daemon powers, but she seems to have like an internal power. And I'm not going to sit there and assume it's a Daemon because Daemons can see other Daemons. You know?
I think she definitely has a Daemon though. Like I think it's one of those that they're not going to outright reveal this early.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be like some OP Daemons that I don't know. You know how they be doing random stuff with that.
Now, one thing I will say that Nigel said this last episode, but they're doing a good job of. I still don't know who the good guys are. Like I still don't know who the good guys are.
Then when they mentioned the retainer's name and he got angry, I was like, "Yo, I'm so confused, but in a good way because I'm very curious for." And how they take that direction, you know?
I'm loving the direction they're going with it because it keeps me. They leave us every episode. They leave another question for me, and it's like they don't satisfy it, but they still give me enough to stay interested. So, and then like the MC. I'm assuming he's the MC, the male Yuru, right? Asa.
Yeah. Asa's
Arrow
the sister.
Arrow
Asa's
guy.
the,
You know what?
Yeah.
Asa is the
Arrow
sister.
guy.
Asa's the
Yeah,
sister.
oh,
Yoru is the brother.
Oh well, at least I was right with the names. At least I had the names. I just don't know who's who.
Hey, I was tripping. Episode 2 was good, bro. Like now that we're talking about it again, I was like, it was cool. Nah, it was like she kicked the top and bottom, like she pried the jaws.
Uh-huh.
That shit was kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You know what I found funny? The funniest part of the whole episode.
I hope.
The
Wait,
funniest
before you
part of the
start.
whole
Before you
episode.
start, I hope.
Oh, wait, listen.
I hope is what I thought the funniest part of the episode was.
Go ahead.
When they were trying to describe a car. They were trying to describe a car, and the old dude was like, yeah, it's an automobile. It takes blah 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 blah, and then the shorty that he works with was just like, it has horses inside, and they move it real fast, and they were like, oh yeah,
makes
why did
sense.
you just say that? Yo, I was crying, bro. I had real fucking tears. Oh
I do have
my
a question,
god.
though.
What?
So, you remember the couple that was like sitting on the mountain, and they said that they heard this old folklore story about a hidden village, things like that. So is this village 200 years old? Like, it was a real village that existed in the past.
Your answers
assuming.
are your questions and your answers are better than mine because again, like I'm still trying to put the pieces together. Like
Because I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, they're in one era in this village, which is surrounded by a barrier, and then outside of it, they have cell phones, airplanes, fucking choppers.
like the dude didn't, they had to
Glocks.
they didn't
Shit
even
like
know
that.
they didn't even know what a car was. You feel me? So like
Right.
they're super like disconnected from the outside world, and like I need to know more because I think even the Daemons left and right were like it's been 400 years or something like that since the last time they were let out
Right.
because they introduced the pony god that everybody was like all mystical and crazy about.
Oh yeah. Then they were
They
like,
said
I
that
like
she's
how
on,
they
like,
described the
another
different daemons for different purposes too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
some
Yeah.
help you with crime, some just like you know what I mean? Like they added a lot of dope
They-
elements to the episode.
They're doing a good job with world building. They really are, and I'm definitely appreciating where they're going with this for real. But we'll
So-
see. That was only episode 2. I'm still need to figure out when, because I'll be honest, I don't even know what day it comes out. I know it's not Sunday. I know it's not Saturday. Like
I think it's
not
Saturday morning. I think it's Saturday morning, like early.
Nah,
I think it's Saturday, bro.
I feel like I watched episode 2 in the middle of the week, yo.
Oh, you definitely did not.
Yo, whoever's watching this, I need y'all to tell me in the comments who's right, because I feel like I watched it like on a Thursday.
Did you? Maybe I must have missed it then.
I think I watched it on the Thursday. I swear it wasn't the weekend because my Saturday was pretty busy. I don't think I really watched much anime yesterday.
Anybody feel bad for the soldiers that are just stuck up there? They can't get out the village now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, damn.
Hmm
That was the funniest part of the episode to me. There was like
I was actually confused. Like, where are y'all motherfuckers right now? Like, nobody even asked about y'all. Nobody even notices that y'all missing. Like, yep.
Yo,
they
if you
just-
ain't got a Damon, bro, they really don't give a fuck about you.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, you just insignificant. You
Change
are
it up your
insignificant.
rank.
But
Right.
again, there's a lot in this world because, like, you know, me and Panda. We talked about this years ago. I'm very anti-intro because intros be spoiling stuff. But I ended up watching the intro to this, and I saw a lot of characters that haven't been introduced yet, but you can tell because like they do. I don't know if y'all watched the intro, but they show their human form, and then right at the end, it like turns into like their Daemons. You know what I mean? So it kind of ruined things for me, or in a way like spoiled things for me. Like now I know who these characters are when I see them. So yeah, there's definitely a lot more characters that they're going to introduce this season, and I'm locked in. But it seems very modern. Like I don't think they're ever going to go back to that town anymore, and I think it's going to be pretty much modern day setting from here on out, based off of the intro music.
And
they
gotta put my
going
man
back
in
to that
put-
town because she was like, his sister was like, oh, don't worry, like I'm gonna get you back, Granny. and she had that little shadow. They gonna make it like, or if they don't go back to that town, she's gonna have to leave that village because she ain't rocking with Granny, whatever Granny did.
Oh, and we can't forget the replacement sister. She a problem.
Mm-hmm.
She a problem. Like the way she woke up, she was like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean, with her eyes red, looking like what's that?
I don't
What's
think
that
she's.
horror
I
movie?
don't think she's human. I don't think she's human because didn't they say they created her or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. They manifested or create something.
Yeah.
You're right, but yeah, she definitely got some powers that I feel like she only follows. She might be a Daemon herself, for real, and she probably only listens to whoever her actual master is, and that's like
Right.
one of my theories. Like whoever her master is, pretty much gave her one command early on: pretend you're Yuru's sister. That's it. That's all I need you to do, and whoever the master is probably maybe it's the grandma. Maybe it's the grandma is like, all right,
would you see her
it's time-
Daemons?
The blood
Who?
shadow thing. That's what you're
Oh,
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was
you
like
didn't
the
see, you
blood
didn't peep the
shadow.
blood shadow.
I might need when she was blood and then it came back into her.
No, it was
Bro,
like
no,
this thing
they
that was
showed
wrapped
like
around
it was
Granny.
like a shadowy, bloody, shadowy figure that was holding like the granny when she got knocked back, and the sister
Oh,
left.
I missed that. I need to. I must have
Go
been like
back.
in my phone. Yeah, I need to rewatch that.
Yeah, rewatch it
Yeah,
because I
They
think
did
that's
my
her
man
game.
dirty though. They did my man dirty. He got to go in witness protection. My man said I got to change my name and get out of town.
yo, this world is gonna be.
This
I'm,
nigga.
I already know it's gonna be a 12 episode anime, but I kind of hope it's 24, just because I just feel like there's just so much to do with this season, with
Yeah.
this anime. I mean, but it is rarely anything. I mean, if Free Reign can be a 10 episode season, I don't.
But
I think
season
we're-
one wasn't 10
I
episodes.
don't.
Yeah, season 1 was 24, but now we waited a year and a half to get
I
10
think
episodes.
I think there was. I think there has to been. There had to have been like an underlying reason why it was only 10 episodes of the free run season.
Yeah,
Like, because that's
I'm-
just not normal for any anime season. Just to
yeah
be
for
10
any
episodes.
they give us 10. Yeah,
But
It's
you
just
know they were
12.
having issues with like securing animation studios, so it's like if you got multiple anime who want the animation studio, maybe the compromise is, all right, we'll do 12 episodes here, then do another 12 at this for this anime, and then go and do another 12 for this, so we can hit everybody. You know what I mean? Instead of having one
Gotcha.
person
Well,
hog the studio.
Speaking of animation studios, did y'all hear the bad news? And this is going back to JJK. The main animator for JJK was pretty much he left, and they're replacing him with the person who did season 3 of your favorite anime, One Punch Man.
Oh no. That would be a mistake. Oh my God! Please do not do that.
No,
I don't think
no,
it-
it's confirmed. It's confirmed.
I don't think it's going to be a mistake. JJK is going to have a bigger budget. He's going to have more to work with.
And One Punch
and
Man-
honestly, they JJK is so big. They use different animators for like that
for
Maharaga
different
fight.
episodes.
Yeah, they had multiple different animators animating that one episode. So it's like,
and that's fine, but like you don't hire the like you know your status as a production studio, and it's like, all right, our main guy just left. We got a list of people to choose from. We
Why
got
do
the
you leave,
money.
you know?
I didn't read that deep. I was already too mad, so I didn't want to read too deep into it. But like, I just feel like when you look at your resumes, you have job applications as a company, and everybody throw in their job application, and then you see this motherfucker who he puts on his anime on his resume. I was the lead creator, lead illustrator for season 3 of One Punch Man, and you go, yeah, that's our guy.
but
Yeah.
I think to be fair, I think he did have a good reputation outside of season 3 of One Punch Man. Like from
True.
so, if he has one demerit, it's like okay, you got one blemish on your record, even though it was the most recent one.
Recency effect is real, bro.
But don't fuck this up. If you fuck this up, it is over for you. Like your career is done.
Bro, like that's just a risk. For Mappa Studios to take this risk is crazy to me. Like that's a big risk to take, and that's what I'm nervous. But hopefully these motherfuckers are really big on making edits. Like hopefully their budget's big enough to be like, hey yo, bro, fix that. Nah, chill. Fix that shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you thinking?
But honestly, I think the team's probably so big because what annoyed me about One Punch Man season 3 was that it wasn't like Mappa takes like they'll have creative liberties where they'll add stuff to fights where it still flows and makes sense. But if you read the manga, you're like, and you watch the anime, it's way like you see. The anime's way more lit because they add way more stuff. I'm sure same thing with Demon Slayer. We don't have to get too deep into that. But if you read the manga and you watch the anime, it's like night and day as far as what you're visually seeing.
Yeah.
And can we agree with that?
Yes, fine.
Okay.
My eye twitched. You mentioned Demon Slayer and like
Another
Get
day.
it off
Hold
your
your-
chest. No, get it off your chest, man. Say your
nah,
piece.
Go
I
ahead.
just-
Go ahead, man. Talk about it. Speak on it. Even though you ain't seen the movie.
because the reason why I didn't see the movie is because one, I know what happens, but two, here's my issue for all you Demon Slayer fucking glazers. The story is so fucking mid. It's mid. Like there really isn't a true plot at all. It's a very recycled plot. The story is boring as fuck. And if you take away the top tier budget that Demon Slayer has, you're very bored. Perfect example, the previous season before the Infinity Castle arc, like that season was full of filler. It was full. They added shit that never even happened in the manga whatsoever. That whole training arc wasn't even in the manga. And they needed shit to just buy time because they realized, yo, this story is mid and we just need to find out ways to push money out. Like the animation is top tier. I give it that. It's great. But I don't give a fuck. You give what's the fucking the demon that in the Akayaza, I can't remember his name. But
Kaza, yeah.
yeah, you give him a little backstory. This is my issue. My main issue with Demon Slayer is for such a short series, you give these backstories of demons who we don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about them whatsoever. You gave me them for an episode, maybe 2 episodes, and then Tanjiro kills them, and then now we got to know their backstory, and I'm supposed to feel sorry for them? No, don't give me some forced backstory of motherfuckers who I never had any attachment to them whatsoever. And niggas eat it up.
To be fair, Akaza did have a great backstory, and it was necessary, I think.
And it took how many seasons for one demon to finally have a good backstory?
Oh no,
Don't worry,
disagree
I'll
with
wait.
Your point. I don't disagree with your point. I'm just specifically pointing him out.
But yeah, you use
That's
that
it.
as an example, but it wasn't like
But my thing is though, like, it took that long. It took that long for them to finally have a valid backstory. And then to me, and I can only speak for me, but even for me, it was just like, okay, cool backstory, but like, cool, nigga, you dead. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you're dead. You're dead. I still have no attachment.
You didn't
to
see the movie though.
But I still know his backstory. I still know his
You
backstory.
can know it, but the delivery is important. So it doesn't matter. Somebody, okay.
What?
Somebody can you gotta know. Like
Now
I
I'm
can
thinking about
deliver.
it.
Presentation is important, and I feel like they did a good job on presentation. So no matter what happened, how it happens, or how they put everything together to make it happen, I don't know. It's in like I think I'm curious to see if your opinion would change even a little if you watch the movie and you see how they did it in the movie.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not ignorant enough to not watch it. I'm just not gonna spend my money to watch it. I'm gonna wait until that shit come out digitally and it's easily accessed, I'm not going to watch it on some illegal website where I got to watch it on my laptop on
Oh, you too
Crunchyroll.
good for illegal websites now?
Oh
Oh, you
no, I
bougie
didn't
now?
say that. No, I didn't say that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I did not say that. I did not say that. I'm just not going to go up my way to deal with, pop-ups and all this shit for a series I don't give a fuck about. When Crunchyroll or Hulu or whoever decides to say, "Yo, we finally got the movie," then I'll check in so I can watch it on my convenience. Like, you know what? I don't got shit to do. I don't got to go walk and get my laptop. I could just turn my TV on, go to my app, Crunchyroll, and watch the movie. That's where I'm at with Demon Slayer. Fuck all
I
you
just want to
Demon
push
Slayer
back a little
haters.
bit. I want to push back a little bit. There's a few demons who have backstories that I absolutely cared about. What's the nigga's
Yep, you don't
name?
even know his name. You don't even know his name.
Who fought? Man, yeah, Demon Slayer happened.
We don't know
so
nobody's
long
name.
ago.
What you mean?
Right.
But that's me.
The demon
No, that's
who
all of
fought the demon who fought the Poison Master. His backstory was, I mean, that their connection was interesting because he
Demon
killed
who
her.
fought the poison.
Yeah.
The female. You mean the female? The female Hashira.
Yeah.
Who fought her again? I can't remind me.
The spider one?
Nah, I think he was like Upper Moon 3 or 4.
Oh, the one that.
He
Wait, is that?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the movie. What? Wait, before we spoil anything. In the recent movie, what happened? Did they show her at all? Panda.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she dead.
yeah.
Okay, so that's why I didn't want to spoil anything. Like, so.
Yeah.
Nah, she gone.
Okay,
She-
yeah, she
she
did.
could.
All right, cool.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
killed her sister. He started with her sister, her older
That's-
sister.
Actually, that was one part I think they did really well because it was like that wasn't just some, oh, we got to throw this in here. Even Tanjiro said like, you seem angry, early on in the series.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she puts on this like front, and
But
then
here's my thing,
like,
though. You say you pushing back, but you're still making my point. It wasn't until the movie. It wasn't literally until the movie where you actually get. Where remember the movies where these animation studios that's their budget. They throw everything into a movie. Like there's a difference between an anime movie budget and a series budget. And
unless you're One Piece.
yeah,
go
unless
ahead.
you're One Piece. Post time skip.
But
But
full time skip.
but my thing is like it took how many years for you to finally have a demon that gives you it wasn't until the upper moon 5 for you to finally give a damn about any of their backstories. Nobody gave a fuck about the demons, the brother and sister demon who in the entertainment arc, right? That nobody gave a fuck about those demons' backstories, and they were one of the top 10 demons. They were still they were the lower 5. They were the lower 5, but they were still at that time in the story very important demons. And they
So would
forced
you
them
want a
super-
backstory? Would you want truly? Would you want a backstory for the lower moons?
No,
Like
just
like
don't-
6 to 10?
I wouldn't give a fuck about it at all. Just remove it and give me more of something else. I don't know what that something else is, but the story doesn't do anything for me. Like Tanjiro is still going to kill them, and like you're forcing this persona of Tanjiro. No matter who he kills, demon or human, he's gonna care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's
I
just
don't.
the meme, bro. That's what that's his character. Like it is what it is. I mean, you could be mad at it, but that's just his character.
And not to spoil anything, but all the Demon Slayer fans now, I know they said they're going to change the ending, the anime ending from the
I hope
manga,
so.
so
The
it
manga
may
ending
be
was
different.
awful.
Yeah, and I agree. I hope they do change it. But yo, not to spoil anything, but niggas is going to be mad about Nezuko. They're going to be mad about Nezuko, and that's all I will say. Like the story is so mid. The story is so fucking mid. It's like they watered down your typical shonen trope. They watered it down, but then they hit it with great animation, and that's cool. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But
That's real.
for me,
So-
especially reading the manga, like, and maybe that's my issue. If I had never read the manga, I might have appreciated Demon Slayer more, the anime.
Yeah, because you're looking at it. Because in the manga, it's more bare bones. Like just looking at it, it's just the panels aren't that impressive. So you're going to focus
Right.
more on the story. When you're just watching the anime, like the story's cool, but the anime also compensates, or the animation also compensates for the story when it kind of falls short. So you're not so hyper focused on the story. Like I think as in the story, I think it's above mid to me.
Yeah, I think so.
It's
Okay.
above mid.
Can I call a timeout real quick before we continue with your statement? You say it's above mid.
Yes.
Now, strictly keep it at shonen, and this is we can revisit this conversation later if you can't think off the top of your head. But strictly keep it at shonen anime. Where do you rank the story amongst all the others? And we'll say you can rank it against the old school popular ones versus the new gen stories.
I don't even want to keep it to shonen because I would need to look at a list. But as far as anime, I think just they're more. I've
Out
seen
of 10, what would you give it? What would you give
The
it?
story, the story.
the story would probably be a strong 6 or a light 7 out of 10.
Okay.
A strong 6 or a light 7. I would stand behind anywhere in the 6s for sure. I wouldn't argue less than a 7.5. And I think that's a fair assessment. And to me, mid is like 5s if we really want
Alright.
to keep it.
So let's play a little game then. All right? I'm gonna name some shonen anime that I can think of off the top of my head, and you tell me if Demon Slayer's story is better than it.
Okay.
We'll start with the obvious one. Dragon Ball Z, the classic.
Whew, Dragon Ball Z?
Z, not Super.
You got to break it down. You got to break arcs
I
down.
kind of want
Dragon
to
Ball
ruffle
Z
some
2.
feathers because I was about to say,
Okay,
is Dragon Ball Z
from
really?
from Cell Saga to the end of the Buu Saga, I think that's a fair range to compete with Demon
Those were the
Slayer.
best sagas.
Yeah, but I mean, we've bypassed the character building, right? Because the previous saga was just them on Earth, Vegeta. Like that's really what anything before the Cell Saga was when Vegeta and Nappa came to Earth.
Okay.
Can we go more modern? It's hard for me to say because there's too much
Okay.
like nostalgia wrapped
All right,
up in that.
JJK. That's
No.
real.
Oh no,
recent.
JJK is better.
Okay.
Easily.
All right, so we already.
I think. Okay, so
we're keeping My Hero Academia.
Oh, not close.
Okay. If I
Let me take a second.
if-
Let me take a second.
if I
Story wise,
exclude the final season of My Hero, maybe. I wasn't
that's
a fan
fair.
of the final season of My Hero. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I won't argue with that one. All right.
Because like the thing with Demon Slayer, it's like the entertainment, like it's art. There are arcs that I thought were done really well. Like the Hashira training arc, I thought was okay. The entertainment arc, I thought it was okay. The Sword Village arc, I thought that was okay. Like I thought those were good arcs. But as a whole, Demon Slayer,
The Hashira training arc was the worst arc of all of them. It was 90% filler. It was 90% filler.
well,
I
I
appreciate.
mean, you're talking like regardless if it's filler or not. Like, if you're asking how you felt about it,
Bro, we watched
It's kinda-
Tanjiro fucking. I don't even remember the bullshit. Like, there was some bullshit scene where he was like, I don't even remember. You know, I'll leave it alone. All right, let's continue
Yeah.
with the game. Let's continue the game. Solo leveling.
No.
no, it's not better. than Solo
So far we have 3 anime already better story wise. We're not even talking animation, hype. We're just talking strictly story. We've already said just 3 anime. All right. Chainsaw Man.
To be determined, probably.
That's a push for me right now.
That's fair. Because
I
one season.
don't know enough about it.
Because it's only one season, but I still think just off of that one season, and I think it has a movie, and a movie, I think it's still already story's already better. Dan. That might be the only one that you.
Hold on, let's pause it, Chainsaw Man. Like, his motivation's kind of whack. Like, nah, I wouldn't give it.
Is it whack or relatable? Is it whack or relatable? So this is where we are being. This is subjective versus objective, though, right? Is his motivation whack or relatable? Because for me, I can say his motivation is very relatable. This motherfucker just want to see some titties. He want to feel some titties as a teenage
to do all
man.
that for that is not relatable. No, I'm not doing all that. Sorry.
He's poor. He is poor, homeless, has no friends, no family, nothing. He literally has nothing, and he lost his best friend, which wasn't even a human. So like,
let me ask you a question.
You gotta understand his motivation may be corny to you, but when you put it all together and you understand the life, if you went to New York City, LA, any big city, and walked up to a bum right now, and you told him, I need you to live this anime character's life right now, you don't think they'll say yeah?
No,
I don't.
Huh?
Wait,
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man?
What are you talking
Yes.
about,
No,
bro?
no.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, you must be crazy, bro.
Bro, if I am a homeless motherfucker and I have nothing, and someone says, yo, I'll offer you, because you got special powers, here's a job and you get 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day.
Do you remember when she started squishing niggas? I'd rather be homeless than be like, no, absolutely not.
You got nothing else to lose. And especially if you was a teenage virgin.
Then rob somebody. If you got nothing to lose, I'm not getting squished, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. That's not a universe I would want to live in.
Denji or Denki, whatever his name is.
Nah.
Hey, okay, fine, all right. I still think so. So you're saying right now that Demon Slayer story is better
than Chainsaw Man.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think Demon Slayer the story is about for Demon Slayer? Like what? Why do you think the story
kid loses his family, kid wants revenge, and along the way of revenge, still for some reason has a heart against all other demons. Stupid. It's stupid. This man murked your whole family. He murked your whole family, yet you still have a conscience for demons? But your motivation is to get your sister back to normal.
Right.
His sister's a demon, so obviously you can't completely hate demons because you don't see there's a dynamic there. Like,
yeah, I see it.
You can't completely hate demons because your sister's a demon.
Yeah,
like, you're not giving it credit.
I am giving it a lot of credit. I get the whole story. I get what they're trying to do, but at the end of the day, it's stupid. It's great animation. It's great animation. It's not gonna get my money.
And season 1, I think you're forgetting, did a good job of like building Tanjiro up, like showing
season 1
his
was
progress.
the best season. Season 1 was the best season, and the entertainment arc final 2 episodes were better than.
I think the fact that he used a breathing style that he's not compatible with for the entire duration of the anime just speaks to his resilience.
Again,
that's
wasted plot. That's a wasted plot because since you're at the movie, I can say enough and I know when to stop. You tell him the whole series for all these seasons, he's a water style person. He's a water style user, right? Right? Because he even wants to look up to the water Hashira, whatever his name is, I don't remember the motherfucker's name. Spiky hair saying nigga who's in Demon Slayer, right? Yeah. So that's who he idolizes. And then all of a sudden, your dad knows some random dance that you learned in a dream, that you remembered in your dream, and now all of a sudden you just say, "Fuck the water style, fuck the water style. I'm going to learn all these steps of this dance, and it's supposed to magically unlock some power." It's like forced plot armor. That's literally what Demon Slayer
nah.
is.
I don't
It's
see it
plot
that
armor.
way.
It's plot
I don't
armor.
see. I don't see it that way. I just disagree. I don't see it that way. If that's how you saw it, that's fine. But I don't.
It's stupid to me. Like I just feel
I
like
thought
you
it
just
was meant that I thought the style that he did, it was, since it was one of the original styles and all of the styles originated from that style, he could use all of the styles, right?
Yeah.
He can
Yeah.
use all of
I mean,
them.
that is the original style, the strongest
Yeah.
style.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's like completely bullshit. Like I don't.
I just feel like they just gave us. There was just so much that they just kind of they wanted to force this new style on us to the point where the other style, his water style, is completely neglected. He pretty much doesn't use it anymore. He doesn't even use
That's
it.
not true though.
He doesn't. When does he use it?
Yep.
When was what was?
He does use it. He alternates between styles. Like
Okay. No, keep going, keep going. Yeah. So by the time he gets to the
and
movie,
then
like I
it
don't.
was, and then it wasn't like you're saying it was forced, but it was built into the story from the beginning. Like from the very beginning, you can see it was built into the story. So I don't really, because his father
Not from,
was
the very,
sickly.
not from the very beginning. Not from the very beginning. Because they didn't even
I
start
think
introducing.
it was.
They didn't start introducing his father doing the whole dance thing until season 2.
I'm not 100%, but
No,
still.
sorry, not season 2. Not season 2. It was the spider. They didn't start introducing the dance thing until the spider Hashira, when he had the little dope scene where Demon Slayer actually got famous, because that shows how mid season 1 was. Because season 1 really wasn't
He
getting
said that was
that-
the best season.
Yeah, but season 1 wasn't starting to get all the clout until that fire ass scene where him and his sister do the whole duo fire shit when he sets his stuff on fire, and then that's when the internet went crazy. The internet
Yeah,
went
but you
crazy.
called it mid, but we already agreed that it was. They did a good job, even early on. They did a good
That
job
actually
of
makes my
building
point.
Tanjiro up.
That
They did
makes
a
my
good
point
job of
even
building
better.
Tanjiro up. Then they finished the season off strong.
But that
so
makes
how
my
is it
point
mid
even.
season?
That makes my point even stronger. A mid anime's best season was still a mid season.
I
Like
disagree.
it still took
it wasn't
forever.
a mid season at all.
That's fine. It was. It was.
And
It was
that wasn't
super
even
mid.
how you felt about it at the time
It
you
was
watched
super
it.
mid. It was
Okay.
super
That's
mid.
not how. Those words were not coming out of your. Bro, I was there. We talked about it. It
Season
was not
one was
mid.
not. Season 1 was. It was good. That was all it was. It was good, and then it
But it's
became
not mid.
great. But fine, if you want to say it wasn't mid, it wasn't mid. But it was. It was a good season 1. That's all it was. That's
So I
all
have a
it
question
was.
for you guys then. What qualities make an anime elite? If Demon Slayer is mid, like what do you look for in an anime for you? This can be personally. It doesn't have to be objective. Like what makes an anime elite to you guys? Like what qualities does it need to have?
So I think for me, first of all, genre matters, right? Because depending on the genre, that decides my expectations, right? That's just for me. So if we're talking shonen, right? If we're talking shonen, especially with all the anime that we have at this point in time, I'm thinking originality, right? Are you different from all the others, but do you still do a good job of like kind of paying homage to the classics, right? Because most shonen they kind of do that, like, yo, because of this anime, this is why I'm here, and they usually throw in 1 or 2, 3 scenes that shows like, yeah, this is where I came from. You know what I mean? So 1, are you original? 2, are the fight scenes top tier? Like, are they memorable? And then 3, is the story good enough for me to at least still, if there's not a fight in the episode, am I still going to care about watching it? Like, that's for shonen. I'll let y'all go for now.
Okay. Do you want to go or you want me to go, Panda?
I'll go ahead. I think, to me personally, power scaling is like way up there as far as
True. Yeah. Good.
does it make
Yeah.
sense how they're how these characters interact with one another, their
Very,
powers.
very, very true. Yeah.
Yeah, which is a very not said a lot thing, but that's what I pay very close attention to when I'm watching like anime. Does it make sense how these characters are interacting, as far as power wise, and are they? Does it seem like they're remaining consistent throughout the series with how strong people are, how they're progressing, or does it just seem like, oh, he just got strong out of nowhere? Does it make sense? I think stuff making sense is pretty important within the story. Of course, you can build whatever kind of world you want, but does it make sense within the world you built it? I think not forcing. I think not
I'm an old
forcing.
man.
Yeah, he was praying earlier, like, hey man, what's up, boy? Y'all good? And
You're right.
I think alluding, like, making the story come full circle and not just forcefully interjecting things, and not having the main character be so far ahead of everybody to where everything else is irrelevant. Which kind of goes story, of course, story and all that, story, animation, all that's important too. So
Now,
those are like
I want Nigel to answer, but I want to go back to a point you made just now, Panda. But hold, I'm gonna write this down so I can remember. But I want Nigel to answer what makes anime elite versus just good.
Personally, I think if it has to have like rewatch value. Personally, like that's one of the criteria. The writing has to be consistent. Like a consistent story, consistent writing that that adds depth to the anime. I think that's also something that makes it elite. Like memorable moments. Like there has to be moments in the anime that that are just like that you'll never forget. They'd be like, damn, do you remember that scene? Like, it could just be a scene from a great anime. Like I'm pretty sure you guys, like, we're all fans of Freerun, but I'm pretty sure there was one scene that just really stuck with you. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Just like with Solo Leveling, it could be like the season finale of season 1 when he fought the knight.
Or even like, I'll be real, it doesn't even have to be like something major, but like One Piece, what was the name of their first ship? When they burned that ship to say goodbye, and motherfuckers was like
going
that
Mary.
one that one that hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. So I
has to
feel
have
you.
interesting characters too. I think interesting characters, like memorable characters. I think that's also important. And the animation style, like all of these things combined, make an elite anime. They can pull at emotional strings. Some can, like, anything that invokes like any sort of emotion.
I like your
good.
answer as far as like overall anime. No genres, no nothing. I think your answer fits for overall anime 100%. Like I really couldn't find a flaw with any things you chose. But
What did
I
Andrew
do
say?
think, oh no, so it wasn't really necessarily like what Panda said that I said Pandu, but it wasn't necessarily what Panda said that I had an issue with. But he mentioned something about like like the main character just being strong as fuck for no reason, right? I'm paraphrasing. I know those weren't your exact words, right? But I feel like if it's done well, it's okay. Prime
Yes.
example, Solo Leveling, right? Number 2, what was the one? The seventh son, the little motherfucker who he looks like a girl, but
The
he's OP as
seventh prince. Yeah.
yeah, the seventh prince just wants to study magic, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
those are anime where like the MC is OP as fuck, and they don't even really do like yes they do explain it a little bit for you to accept the fact that they're strong as fuck, but it's still not they're leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else in the show. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I feel like I was with you. I agreed with you 100% as far like the power scaling is a huge thing, especially in shonen anime. Like you need to explain that thoroughly. But if you can explain why the MC is like far ahead of everybody else, I'm okay with that too. But that goes to the plot having to be very, very well written. It has to be
Yeah.
very well written to where I
It
can
has to be written
accept.
around that. Those are like, of course, they're exceptions to the rule, and I feel like for me that's more of an exception to the rule when you write the story around that, as
Yeah.
opposed to like, for instance, let's get into this. Naruto, it started as having good character development with not just Naruto. They made other characters very interesting, and then
Except for the
Naruto
women.
just went way off the rails power wise to where nobody else mattered. Well, not exactly, but you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, yeah,
other
yeah.
characters became
No,
completely irrelevant.
you can honestly say
I think it
exactly.
mirrored.
Like,
No, well, I don't. I kind of disagree because I think it kind of mirrored like their predecessors in a way. Because at one point, I think that's the route that they took. Like at the end, only those three mattered because the leaf was at the center of the entire anime, and
Rock Lee, like that's
no,
a
but
clear. His predecessor was,
guy,
or
my
his
guy,
his sensei was
my guy.
doing stuff toward. Like some characters were
Like,
just completely left.
like yeah, you know, once again, I'm agreeing with this motherfucker, and it annoys me, but it was a complete inverse, especially when we talk about Might Guy and Rock Lee, right? By the time we got to Shippuden, pretty much all the kids were focused on, like they were the saviors of the Leaf Village, even like different levels of scales, but they were the focal points of the Leaf Village. Rock Lee was useless, bro. Name name a moment in Shippuden that Rock Lee had.
well, I'm
Name
saying
one.
he was useless because of his injury.
No, he was healed. By the
What?
time he got to the bone nigga and he was drunk in Rock Lee. He was fine.
I think
in
he was permanently nerfed after that. Okay,
okay.
I agree.
But
though.
Yeah,
that's
by the
okay.
writers.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
that's fine. That's fine. Yes. So exactly. Thank you. By the writers, he was nerfed because of the writers. By the time we got to Shippuden, Rock Lee was useless. My guy had moment after moment after moment. When the motherfucker opened the 8 gates to the point where they put him in a wheelchair, bro. He's in a wheelchair now.
yeah, I think
He's in a
didn't they? I felt like I read that Rock Lee was getting too popular, so I think they purposefully wrote him less in the story and gave him less moments.
I never read that, but that pisses me off. And that going back to Niguel's original question as like, what makes a good anime versus elite anime? To build off of what you just said, Panda, scared writing is a big thing for me. When a writer chooses to indulge the fans, I lose credibility with the anime because it's like you're scared to do the thing that would actually take this anime over the top, right? That's what made Attack on Titan great early on. Was you got attached to characters and then dead. And it's like,
Okay, yeah.
oh no, why'd you do that? Right? Like
Yeah, it definitely
that's
gave
what
you the
bothers
sense
me.
that anybody could die. Period.
Mhm. And now
So-
we could say this for another segment. Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off again, Nigel. But sorry, because I know you're about to say something. But we could save this disdain for another episode because I could go on for this. But this is another issue I had with one of the most popular animes out there, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. Before motherfuckers, did you watch Brotherhood? The main characters felt protected. And to me, that's what made it a flawed anime. It was just like you always went into every episode, no matter what arc you were in, and you felt like, oh yeah, he's gonna make it because that's just
No,
what the anime is. They
hell
don't,
no. No.
Who
let's
informed the outcome?
not. We don't. We ain't.
I'm sorry.
We still. I still got. Just you already had you already had partial of your Demon Slayer rant, and I know you got
You're right.
more, but we ain't gonna.
Right.
We can't do this.
You're right.
This is gonna take up the rest of our time, bro.
You're
And
right, but
there's an anime I watched this week that I got to rant about.
You're right. But to reel it back in, scared writing is a big thing for me, and I need a writer to commit to making fans mad. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to kill off a character as long as you do it right, because keeping it in Naruto, how they killed Neji was just not okay. Not okay. The motherfucker was the only Jonin of the whole fucking class. He was the only Jonin of the whole fucking class. Nigga mastered the 8 trigram palms. He had everything, but that was a moment he chose not to use it to, like, that was stupid. Like, you killed him off, cool.
He protected Hinata, right?
Yeah, but he didn't. He could have stopped it. It's because we've seen him block shit like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't like multiple things that stabbed him. It was one. He didn't even attempt to use the 8 trigam palms or the 64 trigam palms. He didn't attempt to use any of it. He just covered her up. And it's just like, so Neji just doesn't have powers at all now. He's just a regular nigga. You know, like, that's bad writing.
Shippuden was a very dropped ball as far as, because the way Naruto ended was, you did such a good job. Like, was it Sasuke? Is it Sasuke rescue or Sasuke retrieval arc or Sasuke rescue arc?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah. The end of
the
Naruto.
Chunin exams.
Yeah, the end of Naruto.
Top tier arc, where you have Naruto not being the center of it.
Mm-hmm. Choji had a moment.
Just amazing.
Everybody had a moment. Everybody.
Yeah, and you just displayed so much.
Right.
And then when Choji got his wings, bro, like, I was hype. Choji ate that pill, and I was like,
I know. Like, Choji became people's favorite character. At some people, that was their favorite character then. That's how good they did it. And nobody was rocking with Choji like that.
Yeah.
Like,
he got the only black John, though, in the series.
Facts.
He did.
Facts.
He did.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
My
Shout
guy.
out to Choji. That's my
man.
nigga. That's my nigga. And had a baby, and
yeah, he ain't playing.
he locked that shit down.
Yeah.
But I think for Shippuden, the transition to them, like the tail beast, that transition or whatever, that shift to the tail beast as far as the overall story, I think that it wouldn't have made sense for them to continue to focus on the other characters, because at that point they weren't important anymore. Like, they couldn't write them
because that's how they wrote them.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I said the shift from, like, in the beginning, it was about them training and getting stronger together, to, like, the power scaling. Since it took such a big leap in Shippuden, it wouldn't have made sense for them to highlight all of these characters. So they also can.
No, go finish. My bad.
Oh no! So they could all be on the same power level as Naruto, Sasuke, and
the
Sakura.
reason why
I think they just focused on those three because it just made more sense. Because the last Great War, I'm pretty sure the strongest people were Jiraiya, Orochimaru, the other one, Tsunade. Yeah.
Now, I disagree with you for this whole reason, because they had a perfect point. They had a perfect moment to make the side characters somewhat significant. Remember, before Naruto joined the fight, remember, he wasn't at the fight initially. He wasn't at the start of the Great War. He wasn't at the fight. So, and they were all broken into different areas.
Right.
That was the moment where they could have made the side characters significant, and they didn't. The only person that they stayed true to, the only side character that they stayed true to outside of Team 7 was Shikamaru. He was the only person. Everybody else, they fumbled. Like, we won't even talk about Tenten. She was useless from Naruto. You know what I mean? Like, I'll say this. Sakura gets a lot. Sakura gets a lot of slack, and motherfuckers hate Sakura. I'm included. But she was nowhere near as useless as Tenten. Nowhere near as useless as Tenten. Like, I've never seen... Did Tenten even win a fight that she was in?
No, she
Tenten
was
is not really a character that exists. I'd rather watch the ramen shop owner than Tenten.
Seriously, I agree. Tenten opened a weapons shop in peacetime. Like, that's how useless she is. Like,
yeah, she doesn't exist in my head.
The only other person more useless, the only other female more useless than Tenten and Naruto was Asuma's baby mama.
Oh yeah, correct. Okay, yeah.
Kurame, yeah, Kuranai,
yeah.
Kuranai, yeah.
But she got outclassed immediately.
Bro,
then they made her fat. I was like,
this
dang,
is what's crazy. This is what's crazy. Yo, the writer of Naruto hated women. You could tell that motherfucker hated women because not only did they nerf her, bro, he said, nah, I'm going to make her pregnant so I never have to write her again. I'm going to get her pregnant. So then I never have to write her again. The last time we saw her was her looking out the window when Asuma died. And she felt that shit. And I think she cried after during his funeral. Maybe that was like the last time that we saw her. And then we never saw her again until Boruto. And like Panda said, she was fat. Like, yo, how much can you hate women, bro?
But,
Hinata was just as useless,
what can you do?
Mm-hmm. Hinata became a stay-at-home mom.
When your entrance is you're a genjutsu specialist
and you try to get
compete with Itachi. Like, you were doomed from the get-go. Like, there was nothing. Any genjutsu specialist who went up against Itachi, you're done for the story is over for you.
Yeah.
That's where your Naruto career begins.
That is PTSD. You better file your VA claim at that point in time. Like, I hope Ninja Community got VA.
No. They did her dirty for real.
Yo, but nah, I did read a story that I heard, like, the writer of Naruto, and it's sad because, like, I should know who his name is. I can't remember his name, but he doesn't like women, and that's why he wrote all the characters how he did. Like, it was like it was a clear, like, obvious, like, disparity amongst how he wrote the women characters.
But to be fair, Sakura and Grandma Chio versus Sasori was actually
Top
people
tier.
Be forgetting. And
Top
Sasori,
tier.
I think Sasori gets downplayed as an Akatsuki member because he lost to Chio and Sakura. But I think he is at least a mid-tier Akatsuki member. He's not a weak Akatsuki member.
So here's my thing about Sasori, since we talking about it. Sasori got plot armored. He got plot armored because I don't think he was a mid-tier. Like, by the time we get to, and when I say plot armored, it was because they introduced him so early into Shippuden, right? He was the first villain, him and Dlayer, right? I can't remember.
Oh, Dlayer, yeah.
Dlayer, yeah. They were the first two Akatsuki members they mentioned, they showed, not counting Itachi and the water motherfucker.
Yeah, Kisame.
Right?
Yeah.
Kisame. Yeah. They were the first two that we saw in Shippuden. And that was why they seemed so weak. But when you really think about what Sasori can do, like, he just got plot armored into mixing up with, let's make sure we show how strong this old-ass 103-year-old woman can be.
Who knows exactly how to fight him.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
I mean?
Who knows exactly how to fight the puppet master because it's his grandmother. And then you add Sakura, who is part of Team 7 and is written to be up there later on, like, and show, like, yo, I'm the predecessor of Tsunade with my strength. You know what I mean? Like, Sasori, like, and I'm actually agreeing with you, Panda, is what I'm saying is, like, Sasori was actually an amazing freaking Akatsuki member. He just got plot armored and seeming mid. You know?
I think he's like a Kisame tier Akatsuki member. If I were to, like...
Well, Kisame lasted way longer. Remember, Kisame actually was... I think he was the last one to die. Out of all the Akatsuki members, he was the last one to die.
I thought he was
Kisame?
one of the strongest. Yeah.
Well, no. Well, the last
Kisame?
one to die was actually the plant motherfucker. The one, Zetsu.
Oh yeah.
Zetsu was the last one to die, but Kasami was the second to last Akatsuki member to die.
I think
Did he die?
Poison.
Did he die before
Oh.
Itachi?
Yeah, he died.
Right.
He died after Itachi.
Yeah, he died.
After.
Did he? I know Mike.
Well, are we? Wait,
Well,
which
no,
which
he got
Itachi? Or,
injured.
which Itachi deaths are we talking about?
We're not talking about the
The
reanimation.
reanimated? Yeah, he died after. He died after Itachi's real death.
Who killed Kisame?
He killed himself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, technically, there is one Akatsuki member still alive. Y'all should know
You
the
wanna
answer
call
to
it
this. He's still technically
Nah.
alive. He just
No. I thought they handled him in Boruto. The nigga that Shikamaru buried
He had a
alive.
predecessor.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But Boruto's another story, and niggas don't watch that.
Yeah, that's,
so.
But not
yeah.
Kasame.
But
is
as far
one-
as
I think Kasame is stronger than he's probably the second strongest Akatsuki member. I
yeah,
think
his
so.
chakra. Because I don't think he's the second
The
strongest.
second
but as
strongest Akatsuki member?
Yeah, I mean, how would you rank them?
I would say Pain
Moderate.
is probably
You said
Well,
moderate.
I can't put Pain.
Toby. Not Toby.
I can't put Pain number one. I can't put Pain number one.
No,
Only
I put
because-
Toby. I put Toby number one.
Okay,
I can't
moderate.
put Toby number one
Yeah.
because Toby was afraid of Itachi.
No, he wasn't. You're using
That's-
so Itachi saying afraid is the wrong terminology. He was cautious, and it's
Yeah.
because of the Sharingan, right? And we know he knew what Itachi was capable of. He knew how smart Itachi was.
Yeah.
I think he was more cautious than afraid.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he
But-
knows like Itachi is a very mastermind thinker. Like he's a very chess. Like he plays chess like many moves ahead. So you don't want to really, if you can avoid engaging with somebody like that, you probably would, because you have a plan and you don't want it to be derailed by messing with like a complete genius who is
Fair enough.
planning for multiple situations. But like, yeah, I would rate it'd be Toby, Pain in my ranking. Toby, Pain, probably Itachi. Then you kind of get to like mixed, like the more Kisame, Sasori, Kakuzu, Deidara. Like they're a little more
Yeah, you
relative
can flip.
to me.
You can flip coins with them depending on the situation, right?
So
Yeah.
my
But-
thing is, Kisame would have beat Killer B if the Raikage wasn't there. He would have killed him.
Yeah. So I'm on Nigu's side with Kasame being ranked a little bit higher, because there was one key thing that motherfuckers don't talk about enough. Kisame had the highest chakra level. Like, he had the most chakra of all the Akatsuki members. Like, that was the one thing they raved about with Kasame, was his chakra level was unmatched. And then you add
Yeah.
the fact that he can steal more chakra with the sword. What was the Samada, right?
Yeah.
Samehada.
Like,
Samehada.
yeah.
Yeah,
So like
Samehada.
he can steal even more chakra just with that. So I think that's why he lasted as long as he did. Like, because Kisame was,
But those are like
Not only-
hacks, you know.
yeah, he was not only strong, but he was actually smart. He knew how to get out of certain fights that he needed,
Yeah.
that he didn't have to. So I think Kisame is ranked a little bit higher for me. Like, if
And he
not,
fought God.
if
And won.
yeah,
I think.
it was like a tie.
Mm.
I would say it was.
But it was a clone of his.
Yeah,
Well, the first time
yeah.
it was a clone.
Yeah, when you talking about in Naruto when they met in the Leaf Village. Yeah,
Yeah.
that wasn't even the real Kisame that he fought. But I don't know, Kisame was definitely up there. I give a lot of respect for Kisame, but I think for me it's definitely Toby / Obito, whatever you want to call him, right?
Mhm.
Then I don't know, man. Like, I still put Itachi over Pain. I put Itachi over Pain for me, because Itachi, there was never a moment where Itachi really went all out. And that was where I think a lot of people don't realize Itachi never went all out at any given moment during Naruto. And it's because of he had a mission. He was Naruto. People, Itachi was never a villain or a hero. He was just necessary. That's simply what Itachi was. He was needed. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, he did what was needed for the greater humanity, not just.
But
leafage.
he was inherently by design nerfed. Like, so
Yeah.
I find
Random
it hard
sickness.
to put nerfed like Itachi, who has limited stamina, blindness, and like he has too many factors playing against him for me to say he's stronger or he's higher than Pain.
So here's my question though to that.
Yeah.
Here's my question to that. Isn't that what they do in the anime? When a nigga's too strong, they just randomly give him a sickness to kill him off.
I mean, yeah, but you're dealing with the character in the anime. So, I mean, Pain had like they nerfed Pain too.
True. Okay. Actually, valid point. Yeah, you're right.
So talking
Yeah,
two
valid
nerfed characters, I would put Pain over Itachi.
And the motherfucker had
two
all the. And
non-nerfed
Pain did
characters,
have.
I might still put Pain over Itachi.
Yeah, and Pain had all the six path powers. So yeah, you're right. Pain is number 2. Yeah, Pain,
Well, yeah.
then Itachi.
Yeah, you're right.
So then,
Yeah,
like,
sick or not sick, like I think Pain. still,
Yeah. Okay,
that
I
really got
agree.
the problem.
Remember
I
when
agree.
they
Pain is
reanimated
number
him?
2.
He used all of the power. Yeah, when he was reanimated. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he could use all the powers without having to split himself. So yeah, Pain is number 2. Then you have Itachi, and then Kisame is definitely number 4. Like I'm sorry, but I'm not.
I'm not
anybody
mad
else
at you.
Number 4.
I'm not mad at you.
As long as
It's
you put
hard
that
for me.
paper
I
bitch
think
last,
there's
he
an
can
argument, but I wouldn't argue against that.
I think Kisame is, and then you got to remember, like, Kisame has a deeper story than he really was, because like niggas didn't talk about it much because he wasn't a Akatsuki member, but he was one of the original 7 swordsmen. You know what I mean? Like, Zabuza was that nigga idolized him. You know what I mean? Like, Kisame was a fucking problem, bro.
Damn. Now I got to rewatch Naruto for the 30th time. That's my shit. You feel me? That's my shit.
But
for real.
but before we let's cut back into, because I know we kind of went off the rails on like our
Yeah,
classic.
how we get to Naruto? That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It went we kind of went shonen to shonen to shonen and ended up back at
we
the
can
home
do new
shonen.
generation versus OGs or new big 3.
Oh, hold up. Before we get into that, I gotta say, man, out of the new anime I watched, Liar Game had to be. It was so trash. Oh my god, it was so trash.
Wait, did I not say it? Didn't I tell you this? I said that.
So-
shit
No, you
was
said
garbage.
Marriage Toxin was going to be mid, which it was.
Marriage Toxic was mid, but I'm interested. But
I'm gonna keep watching.
I'm gonna keep watching
I'm gonna
Marriage
see,
Toxic.
see where they take it.
That shit is mid as fuck.
But hold on, Liar Game. I know I watched the one episode that was out, but can you? That's how I know it was trash because I don't remember it.
Listen. I will give you a brief synopsis of how dumb this story is. It's based around apparently.
Oh yeah, the
most
bitch that
unfurled-
don't. That she's so stupid. Yes.
Oh man,
I
see, you
remember.
get mad thinking about it. You get mad thinking about it, bro. I watched it.
Yeah.
About halfway through, I'm like, this bitch is so dumb, bro. I'm about to turn this shit off. No, I'm gonna finish it. She is so honest. She'll return like a $10 bill to the police, and then she gets put in this game called the Liar Game, where they give her $100,000. She gets
100
and
million.
You're supposed to stay with the money or whatever. She gets scammed out of it by her old teacher. Like, oh, hey, I'll hold on to it for you. Oh, thanks, sir. You're so kind. Then she's like, this is weird. It says like, oh, $100,000. What's going on? This bitch is the dumbest bitch ever, bro.
And then wait, and let's just add the fact that she fucking works with a con artist to help her.
No, I'm gonna get to that. This is another factor that pissed me off. She
so
looks
happy I
on the
didn't watch
news
this shit.
and there's, this is the world's best con artist. You know what? I'm gonna see if he'll help me. This chick is like, for some reason, he's a master of disguise, but for whatever reason, he wasn't in disguise when she was following him. So she follows him while he's not in disguise. And he's like, stop following me, random anime shit. Then he's like, all right, hey, stay right there. I'll be back. This bitch stands there for like 24 hours and
For a
he's
whole
like,
day, a whole fucking day.
like a whole day, and he's like,
Oh man.
damn, she's still standing there. What the fuck? I wasn't ever going. All right, I'll help you out. Then they
then
team up.
teacher.
I'm like, this anime is so bad. It's so
Yeah.
bad, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the plot. Then they team up.
Yeah, it's stupid. You know what made me like to validate your feelings, bro? Is I knew I watched it and I already forgot what happened until you started your rant. Like,
And then you got upset immediately.
yo, I forgot. I was so mad about it that like I forgot to go into the group chat. I forgot to go into the group chat and curse you out for making me waste 24 minutes of my fucking life, bro.
Bro, I didn't know what I
24.
was watching, but I needed someone to share. I'm glad you watched it because I needed someone to share my pain of watching that
Bro,
24
it just-
minutes or whatever it was.
It got me so mad. Like, everything about it. So, like, even the plot doesn't even make sense. Like, even when the motherfucker got released from jail, why is he working with another security guard? He's a fucking convict. So, like, that doesn't even make sense to me. Oh, you fooled them. Ha, 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 ha. Like, what? You're a security guard, bro.
It
Like-
was. How'd they get a budget?
I don't know, bro.
How'd they get a budget?
It makes me. I don't understand. Like when people pick mangas to animate. Like what makes you go? Yeah, this is the one. This is the one that's gonna make us. We're gonna be big.
We got one here, boys. We got one here.
You don't got one. No.
Bro,
was
like
not one.
the shit was dumb, bro. The shit
It
was
pissed,
so
you know
dumb.
what made me upset the most? It had like a more classic animation style, so I was really interested in it because I'm like, oh man, it looks like more of an old school anime. But you know what kind of old school vibes it got? One of the bad ones. You know when you watch
Yeah.
a bad old school anime, you like, oh
Yeah.
nah, this
Yeah,
is
oh
trash.
yeah. Like see, like arc 1 of One Piece. You know what I mean? Where you really got to power through arc 1 of One Piece. But
Yeah.
speaking of old school art style, yeah, y'all motherfucker was just talking trash about, and I need y'all to watch it. Mao. Y'all need to
It's
watch
on the
Mao.
list.
It's if y'all enjoyed Inuyasha, I think you would like this. That's all I was saying.
Talk about you. It had one of the
Illusion.
that's one of the dopest ending themes
It is
ever. Bro.
It is. It is.
I can't watch any anime that's on Disney Plus. I'm sorry.
It's on Hulu. Like you see, this is your ignorant self right here. Like Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN are all the same fucking company. This motherfucker watched Rooster Fighter. Okay. First of all, you didn't answer my question. Where'd you watch Rooster Fighter at, huh, Panda? Where'd you watch Rooster Fighter at?
Probably Hulu.
Okay then. But motherfuckers gave me shit for watching Mao on Hulu.
I'll check it out.
Oh, it's not real anime because it's on Hulu.
I'll check it
You got
out.
the same shit Crunchyroll got.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
Did you want to briefly touch on? Did you want to briefly touch on Classroom of the Elite? Did you watch episode 5?
Yeah. Yeah.
Any updates, Andrew? Though
Here.
you're done yet?
Yeah, so first of all, before we talk about episode 5 though, how are you feeling about Classroom Elite where you're at right now? Did you finish season 1?
No, I'm like, I think I got like an episode or two before I know, but bro,
He got 3 kids
hey,
and act like he got 10.
it was a lot of anime. I was wasting my time on shit like Liar Game, bro. Like, I'm
You
sorry.
could have been finished. You could have been finished.
That shit
You got-
ass.
That
Minus
it
your
was
wife, you got
ass. It
commitment
was,
issues.
yeah, but I'm still watching it. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to filter out like what the good anime this season is for me to keep watching. But I want to at least give everything. Oh, yo, we didn't hit on the Witch Hat Altair or whatever.
You know, we'll save Classroom of the Elite. Let's talk about which
just let it build.
Okay.
Is it Atelier or Atelier? Whatever we call
I
it.
think
You know
it's-
what we talking about?
I think it's
Yeah.
Altier or something like that.
Whatever. I need somebody else to say it.
Which shit? Okay.
Yeah.
So
So who wants
Here's
to
my
talk
thing.
about how dumb this bitch is? I mean, sorry, excuse me. How dumb this
Whoops.
woman is.
we already got canceled once. Let's not get canceled
Dang.
twice.
Yeah, we gotta calm down on the B words. I think I maxed out our our bitch.
How many
credit,
times?
So
I don't think we said it that many times. This pod.
That's because you so used to saying it, motherfucker. You don't even know when you're saying it.
You're right.
But no. So wait, finish what you were saying though, nigga. Finish what you were saying.
She's just so stupid. That's all I got. That's what I got. She's just dumb as hell.
This
What
just
do you
in.
mean?
Nigga goes in depth.
Yeah, she's just dumb as hell. Nah.
yeah, she's
But
dumb as hell, man. She's just stupid. She's like 10.
you said she's like 10. But
Like, if you got a right to be stupid, I think at 10 you could be a little dumb. Like, it's cool,
Right?
bro.
So
Right,
I do,
okay.
I do see what he's saying though. I get it. Like
She knows nothing about this shit, and she's tracing over magic spells without knowing what they do or anything. She's just doing it just to do it, just to see if it works, and she offed her mom. Congratulations.
like I enjoy. So without, I will say this. I still, even after 2 episodes, I enjoy it. I think it actually has potential to be good, but the one plot flaw I saw with this anime was exactly what nigga just mentioned, right? And it's because since you were a fucking little girl, you had this this infatuation with magic, right? And you cherished it and you thought it was this great thing. Yet the minute you learned to use it, you just used it careless. Like there was not even like, I get it, right? Like you just said, Panda, she's 10 or however old she is. Of course, as a 10-year-old, you're gonna be careless and you learn something new, you want to try it out. But she wasn't moving like your average 10-year-old. She was still pretty smart. She helped her mom with whatever job she was using. Like, you know what I mean? She was pretty mature for her age. So she had no sense of caution in what she was doing, you know? And I think that's what...
Sounds like a 10-year-old to me. I don't know. I don't.
I just feel like there was like... You had this fine line between maturity, and then all of a sudden it's out the window the minute... Like, I don't know. Okay, I guess I see what you're saying.
No matter what you say, if you're 10, if you're 10 years old,
maybe the plot wasn't that bad.
So y'all can actually get with. Oh, sorry. No, I was gonna say you can actually. So y'all can actually get with the whole What was I about to say? Oh, how magic isn't some. It's not really something that only the select few can use. It's something that everyone can use.
That's what I loved about it.
That's what you like about it.
Because every anime that deals with magic, right? Mm-hmm. It's you have to be born with the power to use mana, right? It's mana this, mana that, mana everything. Mana is the source of using magic, and this is the first
power
anime
scale. Mana,
yeah, exactly. Okay. And this is the first anime where it's just like, nah, I'm gonna throw in a little twist, and it's anybody can use magic as long as you understand it, and I love that. I love that because it's a different twist on.
Can you draw a circle? Can you make straight lines? You have the ink. You have the pen.
I think while unique, it still arrived at the same place that the majority of these animes with magic fall in. Like the people who can use it, they view themselves as better than those who can't. Like.
I didn't get that.
Like, we didn't watch the same 2 episodes.
You sure? Because the shorty they already don't like her because she didn't have to go through what they went through to get to become apprentices and use magic. You know, she just she was just a regular person who was chosen to use this because she invoked some forbidden spell.
She snuck in when she wasn't supposed to, and she watched what she wasn't supposed to, right? Like she watched Magic Gojo. That's what I call him because I don't know that nigga name, but Magic Gojo. See him do a spell, and then she learned how to do magic, right? But they stayed true to the system, right? They stayed true to their system, which is anybody can learn magic, but then they also explained it, right? the select few magicians or whatever you want to, witches, like there's a society, and they don't tell everybody how to do magic, because if everybody learns how to do magic, what happens? The world gets corrupt, right? So they explain the aspect. Yeah, exactly. They explain the aspect, and I was okay with that. It's like, okay, you explain why you have this power scaling the way you have it, and I'm okay with that spot. It's human. It's real. It's relatable, right? Because in today's world, right? In today's world, any country that has the most power is going to flex.
But she's still viewed like not one of them. Like,
and that's fine because it's still early on, because she isn't one of them, right? She isn't one of them. She wasn't selected. She wasn't selected. And I think...
Yeah, and not to cut you off, but by their law, he was supposed to erase her memory. That's their... That they did frame it as, you were supposed to erase her memory. Instead of erasing her memory, you brought her here to learn magic. That's not what we do in our society. So they view her differently because he broke the rules of their society. So it's like I 100% pass that, because
and then you also what they do by that too is also showing the level that Magic Gojo is at, right? Because it's like
Magic
Gojo.
The nigga got a monocle. The nigga got a monocle.
Yeah, bro.
He's just farming aura the entire episode, 2 episodes.
Is he not Magic Gojo?
You gotta. But that call at the end is what really got me interested. At that very last scene.
And it shows that there's a darker side to this anime too, right? There's a little deeper story to it. But it also explains the level that he's at, because it's like, you know, he made this call, so we gotta let it rock. Like this and
I'm drawing the blank. That episode.
Yeah, how I take it is, yo, this motherfucker's so hot shit that we just gonna let this nigga rock. Like, he know what he doing, so we'll let him slide.
And does he not know offensive magic? I bet he does. You can't tell me he ain't. And it makes it. I like the ending. The end of episode 2 is what really gave the anime potential to be good, to even if really well done, like top tier this season, because it's not just a goody. They can make it not just a goody anime, because of how it kind of made it a little.
I think,
you know what I mean.
I think they're gonna mix it in a little bit, right? Because we already know from the episode 3 is just gonna be the test. Like, that's what that's gonna be about. It's gonna find a good balance between I'm learning magic, but this world is darker than it really seems. You know what I mean? So I think that's what I'm liking about it is, and that's what I'm liking about spring anime completely, honestly. I think there's a lot of anime out right now where there's like, here's the plot, it is what it is, but there's some underlying stuff to it, and that's what's keeping me interested in this season in spring anime. Is like they're doing a good job with storytelling right now, or early storytelling, because they could completely flop, right? We don't know.
Yeah.
Do they have to inscribe magic on like all of their clothing though?
So that's a question I had too. Like, I was wondering, like, cause shorty, like the people who can fly, like, are you writing those on your shoes the whole time? Like, are you putting them together? And then I don't know why I put my feet together like y'all could see. That was weird. But but yeah, like I felt like, but again, that's a good thing I like about this anime is anybody could do it as long as you know how to draw, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And as long as you know about the special ink and what the base symbols are. And even the power scaling, again, going back to Panda, the power scaling makes sense, right? The middle is the same, like no matter what, the middle is always going to be the same. Fire, air, water, wind, like that, those sigils are always going to be the same. And then you have, the second layer? The second layer is like the strength, I can't remember. But like each layer describes something, and then you close it off with the circle. You know what I mean? And I think all of that makes so much sense.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a great anime this season.